Well, there guys, my name is Javier Bardem and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to see you for joining me on this brand new video. So, I have a magnificent update to share with you that I recently seen Disney's live action remake, A Little Mermaid, was directed by Rob Marshall. And it was such a good quality and most splashing and amazing Disney movie. It's a remake of the original 1989 animated classic Disney movie. So, there was, a story about Ariel. She was, a spirited, beautiful mermaid. According to the character named Ariel, just like an original movie, just like original animated version, when Ariel, she was quite so attractive and fun. Prince Eric, very charming and very handsome prince, and the actress named Halle Bailey. She had such an impressive acting role as Ariel. Unlike the original animated version, Ariel was originally voiced by Jodie Benson, and it looks, and Ariel has a father named King Triton. He's a ruler of the seas. He was portrayed by Javier Bardem, and he was portrayed as Will Silver from the James Bond movie Skyfall. Some of you are quite familiar with that actor named Javier Bardem. He's such a good actor. He has a similar character resemblance from his original animated counterpart. He looks absolutely similar. He looks more like a bit younger, making his appearance much younger. And he was wielded his Triton. He has magical powers, and Prince Eric. So the Prince Eric, Prince Eric. He's a prince. He was a human king. When Prince Eric found a girl to fall in love with, well, actually it's Ariel. And I really loved a piece of musical in sequence. It was original songs along with new songs. I think there was a favorite piece of music was written by Alan Menken. He previously composed on original Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Hunchback and Notre, and Pocahontas, and Hercules, as well as he did such amazing work composing every single music sequence. Some of you, I think, is quite enchanting and very soothing. Most is very smart classical. And the favourite songs I really liked about like Under the Sea, Part of the World, and Kiss the Girl. Well, unfortunately, they don't not include original song, Las Poissons. It's a story about a chef named Louis, unlike from an original Little Mermaid. Well, therefore, resembling characteristics of Flounder and Sebastian, they have given it a way more realistic looks. And Flounder was a damsel fish, and Sebastian's a crab. He looks so real. Sebastian was voiced by David Wiggs, and Flounder was voiced by Jacob Tremblay. That's a child a male child actor. He did such an amazing job. He had a very good opportunity to make it a good role. Every single voice acting session, it looks so impressive to see. And although those conceptual elements looks more like, gives more realistic looks. How I like what's really interesting about those scenes, like costume designs and the film locations. Well, in terms of the film production crew, he has a really good. He had managed to gain opportunity to film on. It had a clever way to film to do some underwater sequence, or the underwater scenes. How it looks so clever to do that. They did such a grand job. They managed to film the scenes for underwater. It was done by special effects. And there was one iconic villainess named Ursula. She's a half woman and half octopus. Also, she is also known as a sea witch. She was responsible for the attempt at Ariel, responsible for Ariel's actions to make her human in 3 days. Also in ways to impress the prince. So Ursula was portrayed by Mellisa McCarthy. I liked how Mellisa McCarthy, she gave more realistic look as Ursula. She looked so she had similar resemblance to her animated counterparts. She looks so absolutely scared, more scary as I thought. And also her minions were Flotsam and Fetsam, the two aggressive eels. They use efficiency as a crystal ball to impress the prince to give her more attractive and more compassionate towards the enthusiasm for Ariel's appearance and existence. Despite the hatred from the humans from King Triton. I know King Triton was a very strict character, but not too very strict. He felt despised about human civilization between the oceans. And I always thought about when everyone has enjoyed watching Little Mermaid. Imagine we're going for a swim to go to the cinema under the sea. I first realised about the history of Walt Disney Company. So this year, Walt Disney Company has turned 100 years since the early history of animation studios since 1923. And so all the celebrations being held this year was absolute wild back then. And I always thought about Little Mermaid was such a splashing, fabulous Disney science fiction movie I've ever watched, which has come out recently last month. And according to Halle Bailey, she did an amazing performance as a singing. She did also providing her singing roles on a musical sequence. She did such an amazing work for the Little Mermaid. There was an actress named Jessica Alexander. She has a really good portrait. She did really good work as Vanessa. When she was disguised by Ursula in order to trick and manipulate Prince Eric to marry her. And there was one character Scatter was originally Seagull, but he changes into a garnet. It looks so much different than original Mermaids. I thought all the characters' designs and all the sea creatures were done by CGI. It looks so more realistic, I thought. Since the beginning of the film, all the a wreckage of like an old 19th century gallant in the wreck. It looks absolutely creepy and so quite frightening to see the sharks swimming around. And this story was written by like Hans Christian Andersen. I was obviously enjoyed watching Little Mermaid, a live action. It looks so different than the original Little Mermaid from 1989. I always do prefer original 2D hand-drawn animated films because it's more like it's a rendition of a Disney's animation history. Just think of comments down below and give thumbs up and give you some opinion about how much you enjoy Disney's Little Mermaid so far. And so remember guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification, and just don't miss out the future videos. It's just really important for you guys. And just also look at my social media: Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest and TikTok. You can support me also. Additional contents and exclusive behind the scenes. So guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my film review about this fantastic and splashing The Little Mermaid, Disney's live action movie. It was quite obviously entertaining and so enjoyable. So thank you very much and see you on the next videos.